What happens if I submit my immigration application but I don't get any type of response? Well, then your application could be approved or rejected due to a concept called administrative silence. And in this video, we're going to explore everything you need to know about it. Hello everyone, my name is Gerard. I'm the marketing responsible at immigrationspain.es, and in today's video, we're going to explore a very important concept, a concept that can drastically affect, change and modify your immigration application, which is administrative silence. We'll see what exactly is this concept that can grant you or reject your immigration application, which are the two types of administrative silence, and when one or the other is applied to your application, what type of residencies enjoy one or the other, and other useful tips you need to know. So let's dive into the content. First of all, what is exactly this concept of administrative silence? Well, administrative silence is the conditioning factor that grants or rejects your immigration application after there's no response from the administration. Let's explain that. As you already know, generally speaking, when you submit your application for residency in Spain, the administration has 3 months to issue a response. This is true for applications under the general regime, but if you're applying to any permit under the UGE, under entrepreneur's law, then that 3 months turns into 20 labor days. In either case, after this time has passed, if the administration hasn't issued any response, you haven't gotten a notification saying that we have approved or rejected your application, then your file is understood as approved or rejected based on administrative silence. Hence, there are two types of administrative silence. One is positive and one is negative, meaning that if your application enjoys a positive administrative silence, after this period of 20 days or 3 months without a response, your immigration application would be automatically approved. So administrative silence basically helps you understand what has happened with your file in case there's no response from the administration within the established legal period of time in which they must issue a response. So now you know what exactly is administrative silence, which are the two types, positive, negative, and what's next is to understand when positive or when negative administrative silence is going to be applied. And that depends on whether you're applying for a permit under the entrepreneur's law, a permit under the general regime, or if you are applying for a residency renewal. But before moving into that, remember, if you haven't done so, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are posting new content every single week, content that will make your life in Spain as a foreigner much easier. So if you haven't done so, subscribe now. So now let's see administrative silence in action. First of all, as we said, what is the type of administrative silence applied if you're applying for an initial residency card under the general immigration regime, meaning you're applying for a RAIGO, regular work permit, or even family member card, which is under the European Union regime but still applies here. Well, in those cases, you'll be facing negative administrative silence. This means that after those 3 months, after you have submitted all your documents, you have submitted your file, if the administration hasn't offered any type of response, your application would be recognized as rejected, officially would be rejected. Then, what is the type of administrative silence if you're applying for any permit under the entrepreneur's law, which is the highly qualified visa, the golden visa, the digital nomad visa, the intra-corporate transfer visa, the entrepreneur visa, etc. In those cases, positive administrative silence is applied. As you already know,